we're going to have this conversation about Dragon Ball. And I know people hate, they hate hearing about Dragon Ball. It's the oldest anime. And you know, blah, blah, blah. This is an easy one. I've known this for a long time. That's why I really don't ever really get too caught up in the stuff, because people just get astounded by animes. You know what I'm saying? So
Snoopers gonna snip, Snoopers gonna snip, Snoopers gonna snip, bitch, bitch.
I know for a long time that people have talked from my perspective. They said Dragon Ball has lazy writing, Dragon Ball GT is better. It just burns my lips to say that shit. But that's a different argument. I think that can be opinionated. But we're gonna have this conversation. All right. Now, I know people really don't like Dragon Ball. They say lazy writing. They like other animes, Naruto, Bleach, such and such. I like those animes as well. I think that they're dope. I think they're fire. I think they got dope character development. My thing with Dragon Ball is that I don't think that people understand, maybe, and you might have to be old enough, bro, but Dragon Ball, the franchise, as far as a power scaling, bro, they cheat. You know what I'm saying? It's really cheating. They made it to where animes can't compare to Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? The way the anime is written, the way that things go. I've had this conversation with numerous anime fans, bro, and they hit me with the same stuff: soul taking, realm changing, magic, other things that, in a fighting sense, makes sense, bro. Another thing that people talk about as well, and which I am 100% agreeable with, is that Goku plays around. If Goku got to business, the conversation of evenness at an even level would be a better conversation. But bro, Dragon Ball's power scaling is through the roof. There's other animes are not to their power scaling. You see what I'm saying? Like people like Goku. I'll go to say this: Goku is soloing these other animes in these other universes, bro, because of how high that the franchise, whoever wrote Toriyama and some of these other, I forget the other guy's name, wrote Dragon Ball. And if I have to go through the timeline of Dragon Ball to explain it to you guys, I will. But people talk about soul reaping and stuff like this. I'm like, listen to me, bro. That sounds fire and that's dope, okay? But, bro, like, Goku and them are not necessarily better than these other animes, bro. But the way that anime was made is on another level, bro. Okay? The issue that other animes don't have is that Goku and them are Saiyans. They're not humans. The humans in Dragon Ball are like Yamcha, Tien, niggas of that power level. They're regular people who are able to train their body and their power level to a certain height. Goku and them, bro, were born with the power level. Like Broly was born with the power level of a grown Saiyan. He was born at an infant of maybe not even 1 year old with a power level of 10,000. Every time you fight, you Zenkai. Means you either you like when you heal, you come back at a higher power level than what you was than when you started. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that these other animes are better, okay? Because I would agree, but I'm a Dragon Ball fan. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not biased either. Okay, Dragon Ball's power scaling is out the roof, my nigga. Y'all talking about soul taking, bro. Goku has. Do you understand what Goku has went through, bro? You talking about soul taking, bro? He trains with Kais in the like his spirit bomb is from, bro. Goku for half of Dragon Ball trained in the other world, not in his physical body. In the spiritual, bro. Then was giving his body back. Bro, do you understand what I'm saying? There's too many levels of this. This is also a person who's been in a hyperbolic time chamber numerous times. This is also someone who trained in 500 to 1,000 times his own gravity, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? at the age of probably with like right around the Namek saga, Goku was at speeds of light. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're talking about someone who was like, who got a god form, who was fighting someone at a far superior level, lost the god form, and then in Super Saiyan, in regular Super Saiyan form, was able to still contend with a god. Do you understand what I'm saying? Goku and the Saiyan genes, bruh, the Zenkai is ridiculous, let alone who they fought. Do you see what I'm saying? Every time Goku fights, heals, fights, heals, fights, heals, he comes back that much stronger, that much stronger, that much stronger, bruh. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not really fair. And I'm talking about Zenkai at the least, but we're not talking about other things like training in times your gravity, other worlds, gods and angels, numerous villains, Cell. How many times did he fight in the Buu saga? Fought Buu one time, had to go back because he was dead. Then Buu went to that world, fought him in that world. Then he was able to get wished back. They did the fusion. Fought. I think the power scaling in GT is in a sense on the same level. But I think GT as a storyline, bro, is just bogus. It's the opposite of what Dragon Ball is, and a lot of people like it because it's almost as dark as other animes. But bro, like, as much as I like the looks and aesthetics of these transformations in GT, that's what I consider bad story writing. You know, Vegeta becoming a Super Saiyan 4 through a laser beam, through a tractor beam. You know what I'm saying? I like the idea of how Super Saiyan 4 is conceived, but how it is executed is shit. I think that Super Saiyan Blue makes sense to me. And it's not lazy writing. I think everything that Dragon Ball Super was a risk. And they executed very well throughout Dragon Ball Super. Adding new characters. That's very difficult to do. When you take off 30 years and you come back and then you add an entire new world of characters and then you don't miss, it's hard for me to not pick Dragon Ball as the #1 anime because of that reason. Dragon Ball Z is it. Dragon Ball Z is, for my generation anyway. It's not the greatest anime ever, but as far as a childhood anime, bro, Dragon Ball Z is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can give me if I ask everybody where they were the first time they saw Goku turn Super Saiyan, they can tell me. That's how epic it was. That's how iconic it is. You see what I'm saying? So when I think about Dragon Ball Z and what it was, you know what I'm saying? And then it just kind of dipping. You know, majority of fans that love Dragon Ball Z, I'm not saying that, well, I'm saying that I don't like GT, but I'm not saying everybody don't like it. But what I'm saying is that majority of the fans that love Dragon Ball Z did not like Dragon Ball GT. And as well, they really didn't have access to it until you saw it come on regular channels in the morning on Saturdays. Dragon Ball Super picks up, 30 years later with a whole new set of characters, dope transformations, and a great storyline. Dragon Ball Super didn't really have a filler. Like, the only filler in Dragon Ball Super was the beginning where Goku was a farmer. There's no filler. Everything is almost a fight in Dragon Ball Super. From him fighting Beerus and Beerus beating him with one finger, with one chop, and knocking him out of Super Saiyan 3. After he healed from that, he's Zenkai, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? Every time Goku fights somebody, he Zenkais. In the Tournament of Power, bro, he fought 50 people. And then on top of that, fighting Jiren and being one of the last standing, bro, I wouldn't want to touch Goku after that. And then in the Broly movie, he went toe-to-toe with Broly for real. And the only reason that Broly won is because Frieza killed his dad, and that caused Broly to go to another level. If it wasn't for that, bro, one-on-one, Goku was tapping that ass, bro. And it makes sense. Goku post Tournament of Power, post Ultra Instinct, post all that, bro. Like, bro, stop at this point, bro. And it's not because Dragon Ball is better, bro. It's because the franchise power scaled it this way, bro. It's ridiculous. The niggas died and came back. That's a Zenkai. The niggas trained in numerous different gravities on different planets, learned numerous different techniques. He fought against himself in a Kai's body, or with a soul Kai. So he inside was a Kai, but it was Goku's body. Bruh, like, we're talking about numerous power jumps. And this is Goku we're talking about. We're not talking about, like, I mentioned earlier about Teen Gohan in the conversation about Ichigo. And I said because Teen Gohan at a point in time was stronger than everybody. Everybody. Couldn't lay a finger on it. And that was against Cell and also in the Bardock. I mean in the BoJack movie where Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 and destroys BoJack and the whole team. One on 5. You know what I'm saying? It's as a team. Okay? And then you're talking about Goten and Trunks. They were Super Saiyans at like 8 or 9 years old, bro. Not on top. And then you're talking about Kale and Kefla. And then you're talking about Broly. You're talking about characters like Hit. Goku went against someone who can jump time. Goku went against someone who can give you like a virus. Bro, Goku has fought against every type of person you can throw at this person. You're talking about someone who can take Goku's soul, bro. Bruh. He couldn't even... Goku in full attention. The only person I have in a conversation with Goku is Luffy. Because the way the animes are written, they're almost very similar. But I'm not saying that these other animes are better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they're not better than Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that the franchise itself has power scaled. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about Frieza. Frieza had never trained up until Dragon Ball Super. He trains for 6 months and he power jumps to the scale of the gods. Do you understand what I'm saying? If Frieza was training this entire time, Goku's also went against someone who had turned himself into the embodiment of the universe. Goku's power levels in base form were shaking the world of void, bruh. That was created by the All Xeno Supreme. He's also being trained by the angels on top of everything he's been trained by Master Roshi, King Kai, the angels, Beerus a little bit. Bro, he's been trained in battle, training by fighting. And we're talking about since he was a kid, bro. Goku been fighting since he was like 6, 7 years old. And every time he fought, he Zenkai. He beat the whole Red Ribbon Army, bro. The only thing that's ever stopped Goku was like a sickness. Like where he had that heart virus. Whatever that was. I don't even know what that... I guess that was just story writing or what, but... It's kind of random, but at the same time, it's... I mean... You know what I'm saying? It's not really fair. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dragon Ball not better, but the way that it's power scaled is not fair. It's just not fair, bro. Like, Breezy asked me the other day, is One Punch Man beating Goku? And I said, One Punch Man is punching Goku and probably breaking his head. Because the power scaling is ridiculous. Goku's punches alone, bro, were destroying universes and planets. Against, when he was fighting Beerus. Punches, clashing, alone. And this wasn't even Goku really at his full strength. Like Goku Kaioken in Super Saiyan Blue is like triple his speed, which is already speed of light. Like when him and Beerus was fighting, bro, they were hitting each other so hard. Where the water, like Goku and Beerus had hit each other 20 to 50 times before the water had popped up and fell from their fighting. Do you understand how fast that is? People are talking about speeds. It's not fair. It's not. But that's just the way it is, bro. That's why, like, when people talk about animes, I want to leave Dragon Ball out of it, and I just like to call it the OG. It birthed all these other great animes. And Dragon Ball just need to be left alone because it's not fair. You know, like, especially now. You know, Goku's mastered Ultra Instinct. Goku now can do Ultra Instinct with Super Saiyan Blue and different things, and in base form. If he's in Ultra Instinct in base form and you can't even lay a hand on this brother, how you gonna take his soul? You're not fast enough to get the attack off. Legitimately. And if you do against Goku, you're talking about you got somebody like Vegeta, you got two of them. And then you got Broly that's on the list now, that's canon. You know what I'm saying? It's just not fair. Kale and Caulifla, who are going toe-to-toe with Goku, you know, in their Super Saiyan forms. Rising. You know what I'm saying? Gohan as a teen. And then the two youngest kids were Super Saiyans at a very early age. It's just, it's ridiculous power scaling, y'all. It's not fair. They just need to take Dragon Ball out of the conversation. You know, compare Naruto and Bleach and, you know, some of these others and leave Dragon Ball out of the conversation because Goku is soloing these universes, bro. Soloing them. Like, come on, y'all. Soloing. Like, and soloing in Super Saiyan form. Because that's Goku's regular base form now. And then when he goes Super Saiyan, it's his base power level times 1,000. And every time you go up, it gets higher. Then when you get God Ki, Super Saiyan God. Then you go Super Saiyan in God form. Then you heighten again. Bruh. It's just not fair. It's not rude. And it's not me being biased. Bruh, they think that. They really think that. Bruh. Y'all really... And when they watch it, bruh, it makes sense. When I see it, it makes sense. But when you when the context comes up to what is what, that's when it gets messy. Watching visual to visual, yes. But context, bro, Goku is moving, you know, thousands to hundreds of thousands times the speed of light. Especially when hit was time skipping. Like, that's a good example. If you want to know how fast Goku is, Goku in a first battle with hit who can time skip, who can jump ahead of time to get you or stop time before you hit me. And enough for me to get somewhere to hit you. And hit it, and then hit was hitting him in all his vital points. Not just because he got Vegeta bad, but Goku learned it. And then Goku surpassed time skip. Do you understand what that means? That means that Goku was moving so fast that when he time jumped, Goku was fast enough to sense his power level enough to know where to be to attack. Or vice versa. If he tried to stop time, Goku was stronger and fast enough to speed through the stop time to where his time skip wasn't catching Goku's speed. And this was just him Super Saiyan Blue KO Ken for the first time. This is not even Ultra Instinct against Jiren. Or against, anybody that, any of the other characters that they fought. Kale or Khalifa. Any of those other characters, bro. Like, real talk. That's why I say it's just not fair. Other animes are better, bro, period. But Dragon Ball needs to be out of the conversation because the way it's written is just, it's cheating. It's a cheat code. Like, Goku at his height is soloing. Bro, the reason why they put Goku against Superman, there's a reason why, bro. Because Superman he can excel himself. He can exceed himself. There's only two characters that have ever been created to be able to do such a thing, and that's Goku and Superman. That's why they're in that realm with each other. Because there's no real power scaling to Superman when it comes to going against Goku. Goku doesn't have kryptonite ki blasts. You know what I'm saying? So, like, of course, in the comic book world, people can, do what Batman did and, kryptonite gas and all that old shit. But as far as going against Goku, that's just fist against fist. It's about who's what level, where does it stop? Where does it... I mean, there are good examples. Goku in God form for the first time fighting Beerus. Their punches were destroying universes and planets. Tournament of Power, Goku probably Zenkai'd 20 times. Real talk. And then Zenkai after the Broly movie. And the Broly fight is possibly one of the, if not the best, possibly one of the best anime fights on screen. Like, that shit's incredible. They were punching each other into different dimensions. And surviving and still fighting. Enough to punch themselves back into the dimension that they were at. Dragon Ball scaling is it's a cheat code. It's not fair. They need to compare other animes. That's why Goku is in comparison with niggas like Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not fair. And I know people hate Dragon Ball and they don't love it as much as me, but I'm not being biased. I'm just someone that's here to tell the truth and dilute all the confusion, okay? Animes are better. There are better characters with doper attacks and doper powers. But the issue is that Dragon Ball's power scaling is so blown out of the fucking sky that it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Goku's not... You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, bro. It's just... See, he said bad writing. People say that it's bad writing. I don't consider that bad writing because I think there has to be, in all cultures, I think there has to be a balance. I think there has to be a balance to the culture that it is and a balance to the people who are not keen to that culture. If everything was inside of one culture and left, everything's a nerd world to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's a good balanced movie? Space Jam, the original. It's a good balance. People who love basketball, who grew up watching cartoons. It's a good balance. There's tons of bad writing in that. But I'm not judging Dragon Ball from a standard of how animes recently are written. Older animes are written exactly like Dragon Ball. Okay, look, bro, look. Look, the power scaling is not fair, y'all. Bruh, Goku trained half of Dragon Ball Z in the other world dead, bruh. Dead. In spirit. With more spirit than body. Earth is body. And also learn the Kais are spiritual teachers. The spirit bomb. Kaioken. All these things are spirit based. Do you understand what I'm saying? Goku was training with these things at the very beginning of Dragon Ball Z. At this point, he's more than mastered those things. The spirit bomb alone. Goku can fight in a spirit world or spirit realm as much as he could fight in a physical form. And it's not me saying that. It's because Dragon Ball has fucking pushed this shit to the fucking insane cheat code mode, bro. It's cheating. Goku has went up against everything, bro. He's had his body snatched and fought against his own person in a Kai's body. Hold on, what did Queen say? Bruh, you know what? So you're telling me that you telling me that Goku is trained with the angels, mastered Ultra Instinct, Zenkai, probably more than 5,000 times in the whole entire Dragon Ball universe, and you're telling me that he can't watch out for a nigga who can soul snatch? He's been body snatched twice, and you're telling me he's not gonna watch for that? He's been made blind before, and he still won. Tree of Mites, Android movies, the Broly movies, bruh. He takes Goku's when it comes to crazy abilities, Goku can't hang, proven too many times. Like when? When did Goku not hang? But back to the One Punch Man conversation. That's ridiculous. One Punch Man breaking his hand on Goku at this point. But I want to know what abilities, other than, like what? The first time he fought Beerus? The first time he fought Beerus? I just named Time Skip. First time going against Time Skip, Goku exceeded Time Skip. First time going against Jiren, Ultra Instinct. First time going against Frieza, Super Saiyan. Third time training in the hyperbolic time chamber, Super Saiyan 2. Training in the other world while he's dead, Super Saiyan 3. He went Super Saiyan 3 while he was dead, not when he was alive. Held back against Vegeta because he didn't want to hurt Vegeta's pride. That's how far ahead he was of. And this was after the Cell Saga. And so Gohan was still the strongest at the time. No, bro. In the tournament, before Hit, first of all, bro, Goku assigned Hit to do it so he could beat Hit, bro. Hit created a pocket dimension. And hit Goku, right? But Goku knew something like that was coming. He shot a blast that came back to revive himself. So that way when he came back, he knew, bro, do you know how good this nigga is? You named the worst one. Because not only did Hit fall for what Goku wanted him to do, then when it came down to it, Goku beat him. In just Super Saiyan Blue form. 1-on-1, mano-a-mano, Goku won. When they had the tournament the first time, with Champa's universe versus our universe. Goku had watched Vegeta take that L and gets hit because Vegeta couldn't understand what the fuck was going on. Goku goes out there and he gets his ass whipped too. Oh, you talking about the nigga who fit? You talking about the big? Hold on. You talk? Oh, I know what you're talking about now. You're talking about okay. You're talking about the same tournament I'm talking about, not the actual tournament of power. The actual tournament of power. It was the same thing in the original tournament. I mean, even the niggas on his own team couldn't. Champa. Yeah, in the first one. In the first one, yes. In the first battle, yes. In the tournament of power, they blew him out of the thing. With a blast. They blew him out the ring. He's indestructible. But he's beatable. Goku might not have beat him one-on-one. But I also don't think that was the part where they were trying to deep right. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you're not right. But I'm also saying that that's not the part where they're like, you know, we need to focus on Goku and this bear dude. You see what I'm saying? I think that was more of like showing us that there are other characters. It was more so in the writing to show us that there are other characters out here, bro, that got some potential to do some shit. And it's not just, you know, the universe of Dragon Ball that has been known where, you know, when these guys team up, there's nobody beating them. There's some universes out here that got some shit out here. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. If Goku lost, he learned from it. But see, that's the thing, bro. In Dragon Ball, I don't know what beings those are. Do you see what I'm saying? Like those, like I don't know what those beings are. I don't know, like the bear dude. I don't know what planet he's from. I don't know what universe creates that. I don't know. Same thing with the steam engine dude. The steam engine dude was sensitive. I think that was just the writing. You see what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna physically, like all fights that these guys fight are not gonna be physical duels to the death and big explosions and big Kamehameha waves. Some of these are gonna be, which was the tournament thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? No, I've seen Bleach. I've seen Bleach. That's what I'm saying. I understand why y'all say what y'all say, but what I'm saying is I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying that Dragon Ball, the franchise, the way it has been written, has put it so high that these other animes can't get there. And they cheated. Like if Dragon Ball was written now, it's probably the middle of the thing. It's probably the middle of the power scale. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if Dragon Ball was written how recent animes are written, it's a middle tier things. Goku got saved, but Goku fought the strongest. He fought the strongest. He fought Jiren. He fought Toppo. He fought, what's the bunny dude who was faster than him. And then, okay, that's another example where Goku tested his speed and his speed went up. What's the other, the Sailor Moon characters. And then the Megazord, dude. And then what was them wolf characters with the virus or whatever that sucks your blood or whatever, or not sucks your blood, but it takes your energy or whatever. And they were able to create the barrier, the power barrier, while fighting to make sure that they didn't get hit with the. It's for me, bro. When all of the gods from every universe in the Dragon Ball universe stood up when he turned Ultra Instinct. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. There are characters in Dragon Ball that are still higher than Goku. Y'all talking about Goku. Y'all not handling Goku. We've seen Goku's whole story. That's why I'm telling y'all that none of these niggas are handling Goku. But I'm going to tell you, we haven't seen Beerus' whole story. But Beerus can't be touched. Not at all. Same thing with Whis. Same thing with Jiren. Jiren really, nah. Jiren was more so blown away to the fact that Goku had Zenkai through this tournament. That's all that was, bro, was Zenkais. First, bro, Goku went through every power level to try to fight Jiren, and it took him Super Saiyan Blue for him to even make Jiren's head move, bro. So, you know, I'm talking about just sheer, like, okay, when Goku was probably, what was it? Pre-Namek Saga. You said Jiren's not even good? You're correct. I mean, bruh. Because they don't have, the androids don't have stamina, bruh. Bruh, the androids don't have stamina. And Goku can beat the androids. He can destroy them. Oh, okay, he's not even a god. Okay, my bad. My bad. Yeah, you're right. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, these are characters that we haven't seen their whole stories to, that are, you know, have all whipped Goku's ass to a pulp. Beerus. But, you know, another thing why I put Goku up there is because when Goku fought Beerus for the first time, when he lost the God form in Super Saiyan, in regular Super Saiyan form, bro, he was still doing numbers on Beerus, bro. He's not a pushover. He's been through too much. He's bro. He can instant transmission. He can turn himself into molecules and transport himself across the universe faster than light. And y'all telling me this man can't fight faster than light? This man, bruh, every time, like, that's why I said in Super Saiyan form, bruh, Goku in base level, his Super Saiyan form times his base level by 1,000. That's it. Like, and y'all want to talk about God level, an Master Ultra Instinct, and where we at right now in the manga, where with Moro and going against Gas, and and that's what I'm saying. It's just, I'm not saying that Dragon Ball is the best anime, because it's not. The other animes are way doper and way cool, but Dragon Ball cheated and put their power scaling to wazoo. Goku was training 500 times his gravity. But in all actuality, Goku is he could just rip this man apart. He's not a real human being. He can blow this man to pieces. But, you know, in a sparring match, the androids don't have any stamina. That's why they lasted so long in the Tournament of Power. It's because they don't have stamina. They can take a beating, but they don't have stamina. Like, I've seen the androids get an arm cut off, you know, Android 16 or, you know, something like that. Goku's strong enough to take one of these legs off, especially, the Kamehameha waves, and he's still a strong fighter, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about the android, and the android want to turn to power. It's just because of the stamina. The android, that's the best thing about the androids, is they don't have stamina. So they can shoot as many Kai beams at you for hours and never lose a sweat. Kai beam after Kai beam. Bing, 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 bing. And you just, bruh, and you can't do that because you're going to run out of energy after a certain point. They don't run out of energy. That shit just... But bro, I really don't think that... I be telling people this all the time. Like, I don't say it because I think Dragon Ball's doper. I say it because they cheated. Like, we're talking about, these guys have fought from the Tree of Might to... Bro, look what Garlic Jr. did, bro. Garlic Jr. was a soul-reaping character, and Goku fought him early, and then he came back when Goku... while Goku was on Yardrat. Yeah, their characters are stronger than Goku, bro. But the thing about it is like, when you try to put these other animes against Goku, Goku they cheated, bro. It's not fair. They cheated, bro. They cheated. And they made it to where they did that on purpose. They had to do that on purpose because they know other animes. There's like I said, Goku and Superman is the only two niggas that's created like that. If you put them in other worlds, and Century, that's in Marvel, what movies ain't canon? The Tree of Might is canon. All those movies are canon. Those movies are canon. The Dragon Ball movies are canon. They all take place at a certain time. I can give you all the in-betweens. And the ones that don't count, I can give you the ones that don't count. The Android 13 movie. The first three that was on Toonami are all canon. The Tree of Might, the Garlic Jr., and the what's the weird one? The Dr. Gero, the Cooler, bruh. And I can tell you how what's name is canon. Bro, that's another one that doesn't count, bro. What I'm saying is that Garlic Jr. is real because Garlic Jr. is in the timeline. Like if you watch Dragon Ball Z, after Namek explodes and we don't know where Frieza is and we don't know that Trunks is coming to the future, that happens at the Lookout where Garlic Jr. comes back and they say he's returned. That's like Garlic Jr. canon. The Tree of Might is canon. Lord Slug is not canon. Broly's not canon. The Android 13 movies is not canon. The Gogeta movie wasn't canon. Yeah, the Android 13 movie was a what if. Because even the ending of that movie was kind of silly. Him just absorbing all the energy and just using it to punch through the android. I think that movie was silly, but it was a dope. Basically, it was really for the fight. That movie was really for the fight. Just for the fight scenes, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have loved to see Android 13 be canon. I think that would have been dope. But it makes sense to write that in there. I think Bardock was canon. Not Bardock. BoJack. I keep getting Bardock and BoJack movies mixed up. But the BoJack movie is canon. And I forget what's the green dude that Goku trained and fought to in their tournament in the Dead World tournament with the other Kai. Pikkon, bruh, Goku fought with Pikkon in canon, and that was other world. That's a whole, like, Goku put his body through the toughest shit, bruh. And they cheated. A lot of the anime attacks that I see of these other anime characters doing against Goku, bro, I don't see it phasing him. Because I've seen this nigga do to some of the craziest shit he's ever done in my life. Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought that, I didn't really think that Goku was going to win the Tournament of Power. And I didn't think that what happened was going to happen. And for me, I thought the Tournament of Power was going to be cheesy. But I know a lot of backstory to the Dragon Ball Super shit too. Just for people who don't know, we were watching it live when it first came out. Because I had a VPN stream from Japan, so I was watching Japan cable. Yeah, but Goku and them was the last ones. They basically, like, I didn't expect Goku to be, like, one of the last ones there. I expected him to be out. I expected them to write somebody else to win it, like Gohan or somebody like that. Because Goku made Gohan the leader. And Gohan came Mystic again. And that's my thing about Dragon Ball Super, why I got Dragon Ball Super is, in Dragon Ball General, just, it needs to be put up and put away, and the argument needs to be between the new animes. Goku, the Dragon Ball Super thing for me was just, it was fan service to the max. As far as what ideas and things that people had growing up, yeah, they did him dirty. They did him dirty. They did him dirty. I think that it was fan service. You know, new transformations, dope transformations, gods. The Super Saiyan 4 the Super Saiyan 4 look is, the look of it is fire. I think it's bad writing on how it happens. I don't like, being an ape and controlling it and this is it. I also don't like that Vegeta did it with a laser beam. I wish that it would have happened to a certain point where, like, Goku got so mad and then, that's what happened. I like the idea. I don't like how it's executed. I like the look of it. I like the look of it though. But Super Saiyan gods, just a breath of fresh air. The Resurrection F movie was really dope. It gave some perspective. And then the actual, like, storyline, like the Goku Black storyline, Goku going back to the future, like, that's what we all wanted. Bruh, that's my favorite character from Dragon Ball Super is Goku Black. The Super Saiyan Rose, bruh, I was just as shocked as I was when Goku turned Super Saiyan the first time when I saw Super Saiyan Rose. Because I didn't see it coming, bruh. I didn't think that they was even going to go there. I thought that was going to be kind of weird. But they made it look fucking fire. I liked it. I just don't like the fact that they transformed into that sludge arm. I wish they would have drawn something different. But like I was saying to the backstory of Dragon Ball, a lot of these episodes were drawn out and done a week ahead of time because a lot of the writers and a lot of the artists were being pulled off to do a lot of other animes, especially the one that took Dragon Ball Super's TV spot, which I think it was My Hero Academia, is what took its spot first, and then after that was over, something else took its spot. But a lot of artists were doing it. And if you watch Dragon Ball Super, you'll see in some of these episodes where you'll find some lazy drawing where, like, you'll see an image, like a still of Goku, and he looks really cheesy, like, he looks really, just real quick drawed up. It looks kind of ugly. I like the style of the draw or the artistry from the movie with Broly in it. I like how they kind of just added the old anime with the new style. I liked how that looked. But you can see a lot through the anime the animation was kind of weird, and that was because they were doing a lot of these episodes a week ahead. Like, we're seeing Goku fight Jiren in one episode. That episode, they're doing the artwork and the animation for next week's episode, and then they're dropping it. And so a lot of people who don't know that, who nick Dragon Ball Super for its animation and some of those lazy styles and things like that, that's because a lot of the writers and things were getting pulled off to do a lot of these other things, and you were left with some of these some guys out there doing it. And if y'all don't follow Geekdom 101 on YouTube, that's the guy that I always go to for my Dragon Ball content. I've been fucking with him for like 5 years, and like, he's the one that hipped me to, every time an episode came out, he reviewed it, and we would talk about, the animation, the animators, what's going on behind the scenes. Why does it look like this? Why is the writing this way? Why is it, like when Kefla and Kale was being taught how to turn Super Saiyan from, I forget the dude from Sadal. I forget his name, but that little tingly feeling in your back, bruh, that was because that was writing like a week ahead, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean by, like, I'm not saying give Dragon Ball a pass. I'm saying that that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what was going on. And, like, if Dragon Ball had a chance, if that's what they're doing right now, Dragon Ball's coming back with a motherfucking vengeance next year, because the movie's about to drop sometime next year, and they said that the anime is supposed to pick up, and I think that the anime is going to pick up from the manga, they said. So I think we're going to see the Moro arc. We're going to see Granola and Gas, and the Bardock is supposed to come back. I don't want to spoil you guys if you haven't read the manga, but there's a lot of shit going on, what I'm saying, in the manga that we're supposed to get animated in animation. And they're doing a lot of it because Dragon Ball now is in the hands of people who's trying to make money. So that's why I say, like, if you're expecting good culture from Dragon Ball at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to get it. You're going to get some dope shit, but you're not going to get, Dragon Ball Z, crunch time, grind time, greatness. You know what I mean? You're still going to get dope shit. Yeah, I fuck with Naruto. I fuck with One Piece more, though. I like One Piece more. And people tell me, like, bro, One Piece is just like Dragon Ball. It is, but, like, I guess I just like those flavor of animes. I like Bleach, just a little dark for me. That's why I fuck with One Piece, because it goes in and out. It's way darker than Dragon Ball. I tell you that. And recently, more darker than Dragon Ball, because old Dragon Ball was dark. Especially in some of those movies back then. I had some of those movies. Yep, I fuck with Yu Yu Hakusho. Yep. Yeah, I watched that on Hulu. Because I got, like, I watched Sailor Moon on Hulu. I watched a little bit of Demon Slayer. I need to, like, go ahead and just run through that whole bitch. That's what I need to do. Real talk. I need to go ahead and run through that. Real talk. Oh, weak. And I know a lot of people don't like, I like the first season of SAO. That shit was fire, bro. Like, I can't even lie. That shit got me, bro. If you haven't watched it and you're trying to be in your feels, bro, that'll do it. Because that was that shocked me. I didn't expect the love story, and it took me, bro. Real talk. I can't even lie. Like, I can't even lie. And to be honest with you, the story is not even that crazy, but it's one of those hitters. That shit hit. I really just didn't like how deep and weird it got. I liked which it was going to be hard to replicate that anyway. They hit with that first season. It's hard to replicate. You feel me? Zoids. I've seen all the Zoids joints. Those are some of my favorites. A lot of people, I'm going to ask y'all this. By a raise of hands, who has watched Monster Ranchers? Let's see who's seen that. Because that's like my favorite. That's like my top two. Dragon Ball, Monster Ranchers, maybe the first 2 seasons of Digimon, Pokemon Indigo season, Yu Yu Hakusho, Gundam Wing, Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop's dope. That shit fire. Let's see if I got some volume. Samurai Champloo. I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never heard of that. I need to check that out. My son has an anime app on his Xbox that he told me about that I need to download where he gets to catch a lot of dope animes. He said there's some ads, but it's not as bad as YouTube. So I was like, shit. Ooh, okay. Definitely gonna have to see that. Nobody knows what Monster Ranchers is. Hey, bro, look. Y'all have to watch Monster Ranchers, bro. It's a kid, like, bro, it's an anime where a kid plays a game. And he gets trapped inside the game where he has to find these stone discs where, I don't know if it's on Hulu. Hold on. They get these stone discs and you have to take it to these temples. And when they unlock a monster. And everybody's trying to find this phoenix monster in the disc. So every time he unlocks a monster, some of them stay with him, some of them go back to where they, originated from. Hold on. Damn, they got a game on the Switch? What? I think maybe. It's on Pluto TV for free. It's on Tubi for free. You can watch it now you can watch the whole season. Or it's 3 seasons first episode debuted on April 17th, 1999. Bro, that shit was fire, bro. And it's like a mixture of it's like the gap between Pokemon and Digimon. From the first season. It's like Indigo League to the first season of Digimon. It's like the gap between those two. Because they came out all around like the same time or same year frame. So but I think they did. I think maybe they did, man. But I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I gotta get off here. I got some shit I gotta do, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Love you guys. Catch y'all later. Man.
Snoopers gonna sniff, Snoopers gonna sniff, Snoopers gonna sniff, bitch,